Anybody wants something in specific detail that we can talk?
I know.
We have talked many times, so that's why I'm saying.
I'm just trying to try to reconcile few things. So over here, Bhagavan says that this is like the most dearest thing. This is the best way to safeguard one's liberation, and so he gives obviously a lot of stress on that. Now, assumably, he's talking only to the sadhus here, right?
Well, it's for everybody, but to their
Right.
level.
And I didn't get time, but look into other Vachanamrits. But what we remember from, even your discourses in the past and from Kakaji's discourses, where there's a big stress on not seeing negative. कि कोइनो सत्संगमा आओ कहीं ना करो पण कोइनो अभाव लेता नहीं. So that is given almost like a lifeline, or maybe like a red no entry. That's the way we normally talk about. So there's a lot of stress on that, and people try to practice satsang from that perspective, where what come what may, we don't want to see negative in anyone. I'm trying to reconcile, because God's predominance on this, on following Nishkam Dharma, versus a lot of our past, emphasis on just not seeing negative, is there, of course, recently you've been, like last couple of years, you've been talking a lot about Model 33, and you've been asking everyone to read it, and of course, whenever you get a chance, that's something that first comes to your mind, and it looks like that's something that you want us to practice, because it's not like something that you need to practice, but that's something that you want us to practice, And I'm trying to understand, is it more reactive of what happened in 2012 and 13, or is really a principle that was not enforced or exercised in the past, and now we want to bring it up? Or I'm trying to reconcile the whole thing here. So.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else wants to say, comment on that before I say?
Beginning. I mean, we have heard. Sure, you can go ahead.
વચનામૃતના beginning જે મહારાજે કહ્યું વચનામૃતના beginning જે મહારાજે વાત કરી, he talked about himself and how was, since I take birth on earth. So that is the message actually in the whole Vachnamut. So Maharaj described himself, how he is lust without lust. So if anybody take for granted or understand Maharaj without lust, that can inspire or reason to be no lust for any devotee or any sadhak or sadhu. So that was the secret beginning. Maharaj described himself before asking everybody, right?
Right.
So there's if somebody want to do by himself or herself, it's very hard. But if they understand Lord Swaminarayan and Gunati Swarup without lust, and that can be achieved. And I don't know, reconciliation, he says about whatever happened. So it's like principle was there from beginning. It is not new we are talking about, but it's like a incidental sometimes become the necessity for the emphasize on certain rules and regulation. But the principle was from beginning. Since I come in satsang, so I observe that the rules and regulation So for me, it's not anything new happened, because consequences of disobeying the Shikshapatri or whatever the principles derived by Lord Swaminarayan, it was there all the time. Like earth gravity is not new. Newton derived, but it was not new. It was there. Same thing, everything, principles are beginning satsang. Anybody who observing satsang, so something happened, then we are changing the track or whatever we are making the strict rules. Like I remember when our car was going with Kakaji, they have accident, right? We have accident with Kakaji. So then we asked police, why don't you make some kind of light here or something? Because accident happened. So before my accident, the danger was the same. But when my accident happened, so we get idea to tell Dinkar was going every day, but he never have idea to tell the police that you should have light here. But when accident happened, then you have idea to tell the police, right? I remember Dinkar told police that we should have light here, no? Because it was not enough stoppage for that road, no? So sometime the rules are already there in the scriptures and all the books, and even the Yogi Maharaj time, every time, no? Kakaji time, the thing was not, this is not new thing, no? But it become necessity for the certain incidental thing, no? I don't know.
Bhavesh, yours?
Just had one thought. I was listening Kakaji's pravachan એમાં કાકાજી goes કે હરિકૃષ્ણ મહારાજની મૂર્તિ આગળ એમ કે પ્રાર્થના કરો કારણ કે બે જણની પ્રાર્થના સાંભળે કે તમે બરાબર નિષ્કામી હો તો મહારાજ સાંભળે દર્શન આપે અને નિર્માની હો એટલે કે આ બે કન્ડિશન જોઈએ તો મહારાજ દર્શન આપે એટલે કાકાજી હેઝ ટોક્ડ અબાઉટ કે ભાઈ નિષ્કામ મહારાજ લિટરલી દર્શન આપે એટલે દેટ્સ અ બિગ ડીલ અને બીજું આઈ વોઝ થિંકિંગ કે લાઈક નિષ્કામીનું લાઈક આપણે વચનામૃતમાં હમણાં જ આપણે વાત કરેલી કે લાઈક કશું ખોટું થઈ ગયું હોય તો મોટા પુરુષ આગળ જઈને માફી માગો કે પ્રાર્થના કરો તો માફ થઈ જાય પણ લાઈક ઘણીવાર આપણે ઇવન પ્રવચનમાં ઘણીવાર કહે છે કે આપણે કામ ક્રોધ અને લોભ દેટ્સ અ દેહના રોગ પણ મેઇન ઇઝ હઠમાં ઈર્ષા ઇઝ જીવના રોગ કે એ રોગો તો કેવું કે માફી માગો તો થઈ જાય અને લાઈક દેર વોઝ વન મહંત સ્વામીના પ્રવચનમાં ઓર બાપાના પ્રવચન બાપા એટલે સમ હરિભક્ત હેડ કંઈક આંટી હતી કોઈકની જોડે એટલે સાસી મહારાજને પાસે ગયા બે જણા એટલે સાસી મહારાજે કીધું કે એકબીજાને દંડવત કરો અને માફી માગો તો ધ ગાય ટોલ્ડ સાસી મહારાજને કે ના સ્વામી એ ના થાય હું તમને દંડવત કરું આને દંડવત ના કરું એટલે બાપા કે કેવું અંદરથી આંટી પડી ગયેલી કે સાસી મહારાજે કીધું સાસી મહારાજ પ્રત્યે હેત પણ તો પણ એટલે ઇટ્સ થિંક મે બી આઈ ફીલ કે ધ રીઝન ઇઝ પેલું કોઈના પ્રત્યે આંટી બાંધવી દેટ્સ મોર ડેન્જરસ દેટ્સ like as Swami has said also કે ભાઈ જીવનો દોષ છે એટલે maybe that's what I feel. સજન સિંહ મહારાજની જય.
થોડું સુરતભાઈ બી વાત કરો.
સજન સાંઈ મહારાજની જય. I think just like this Vachanamrit had said, or says, ever since the beginning, Maharaj has always talked about Nishkam, or he has never propagated for the Striya. Similarly, we see Dinkar uncle, he has always talked about Nishkam from the beginning. His life is an example. I think a lot of times there's a big focus on not to see negative, or we don't want to judge anybody. But sometimes what happens is I feel that there's a big implication in that we must follow the rule first. It's not that we don't follow the rule and we don't judge. It's we follow the rule and we still don't judge. That sometimes gets lost in the and also, I don't know, this chapter of Nishkam is more in the front last few years, and it could be because of what happened. It probably is, but it's not I think what I was trying to say is that the Mota Purush sometimes follows the time or the events, but they're not bound by it. So a lot of stuff we see that things happen and the Mota Purush just let it happen. And then after that, there's new rules, new policies or whatever, but they're not bound by the actions, or they're not helpless, or they couldn't have done anything. Those were just a few thoughts that I had said on Samaj.
Sajjan Swami Maharaj, I was thinking one thing I think Swamini Vatma I think there was, I actually don't remember, but they say 99 વર્ષ સત્સંગ કર્યું હોય પણ જે 1% જે બાકી રહી ગયું હોય તો એ બી સત્સંગમાંથી પાછું પાડે કે તો I was remembering કે અત્યાર સુધી આપણે નિયમ તો પહેલેથી હતું, બધું જ હતું કે Sankankal says કે there is nothing new, કે પહેલી વાર વાત નથી થઈ, પણ આપણા I guess I can say કે મારા માટે કે કે remembrance for કે ભલે કાંઈ હમણાં ભાવી there is nothing, પણ કે કદાચ ભવિષ્યમાં કાંઈક બીજું આવે બી નહીં, maybe there's એના માટે બી there's remembrance કે કદાચ કંઈક એવું થઈ જાય કે not only for lust thing, but બીજું કોઈ બી એવું attachment કે અહીંયા મહારાજ ખાલી food માટે વાત કરે છે, પણ in regular basis, in regular life, there is so many things where maybe we can have attachment, where we can have the lust factor thing so I was thinking that thing કે એવું કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ, કોઈ બી વ્યક્તિ, કોઈમાં બી એવું આપણે ફસાઈ ન જઈએ. maybe there is a reminder કે there's the awareness. So that's why I was thinking I think Sajjan Swami Maharaj.
Just to understand the question better, was the question just more of why is this Vajramrita emerged more in our satsang and talked about more, or was it, what was the exact question?
So in the past, I think we have seen a lot of emphasis on practicing negative, and some of those qualities. We talked more about that. And last few years, we